Man, the House Maroon logo is just that fucking ambiguous circle. It would honestly make more sense if it was like an Ouroboros or something like that. You know, kind of like an Elder Scrolls. Except at least in ESO you don't actually fucking see that sigil anywhere in-game. Oddly enough, you think you would see it somewhere. Man, now that I say that, that sigil is not anywhere in Elder Scrolls Online. That's
the Explorer, right?
kind of odd. Huh.
There you are. Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Okay, here you go.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
The answer to stopping more attacks really in here?
You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not going to know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready.
I made someone a promise, Hadrian. Can you assure me that this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain?
Okay.
If you'll follow me.
Hadrian coming too?
Yes?
Addy?
We're at the top of mast. How do I use a power again?
This is murder! You're on your own! I have some...
that didn't quite work the way I thought it would. It really didn't throw her very far. She just kind of ate shit onto the balcony. Maybe I need to get closer. I want to do that again, though. That was funny. This is murder! She was fine, too. She didn't even get hurt.
Don't fire that here! What's the matter with you?
What button is it? How did I do it before? It says there are 3 undiscovered temples, too. That's actually kind of cool. Am I going crazy? What fucking button is it? Settings. Controls. Bindings. There we go. Powers LB and RB. Okay.
No way! I am not. You and I are gonna go down. This better be good.
No, 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 no. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Son of a bitch. Nope, nope. Stay right where you are. Damn, dude! Don't I have... Yeah, this thing knocks people down. What if I just hit her with this? Knocked her down, alright. Where are you going? Damn, dude. That sucks. This is it, though. This is the top of mast. You can really see everything from up here. Quite literally, like, the edge of the world that you're not supposed to see as well. Look how poorly... Oh, it just looks so bad. It really does. Oh, what the fuck is that thing down there? And that thing over there. Can I jump? It's quite the way down. Okie dokie. Not quite what I was expecting. You just kind of clip through the whole fucking world. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Makes sense. Alright, let's talk to her.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Does that mean I can't be a citizen elsewhere, right?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
Remind me again why I'd want to be one?
Well, only citizens can own property in New Atlantis. We also pay a discounted rate at any United Colonies merchant. And all citizens receive an ample credit disbursement upon joining.
Alright. I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever. I've really got to do all that? I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
Ask for me by name? Who are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Okay.
Hey there. Glad to see you. Don't stay away too long.
Subsection 7. So that's like all the way downstairs, right? So yeah, that's a good place to stop. I guess we can do this liquid assets thing real quick. Oh, we gotta go talk to Yumi as well. How could I forget? Well, yeah, let's go talk to Walter real quick, see what he has to say about all this nonsense. Like literal nonsense. Such a weird, like, random quest to have received, too. Like, oh yeah, I need help with my thing that you already helped me with before. And it's funny, too, because I had already asked her, how's the drink going? And she said it's going great, it's selling really well.
Check in with Mateo or Noel.
Yeah, what? They never have anything
This is all exciting, but I feel like I've been waiting my whole life. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, he's just so fucking pointless. Mateo sucks. Noel sucks as well. They're so bland compared to the rest. I have an investment opportunity for you.
Oh, no. You have any idea how much of my time gets wasted by people who start conversations with that line? All right, let's get it over with. What amazing situation have you discovered that I can't possibly afford to pass up?
Here, try it for yourself. If you don't like it, we can stop talking right now.
It's not poison, right? Wouldn't be the first time someone tried it. I'm kidding. I don't really think it's poison. That has happened, though.
I've tried it. It's worth the investment.
All right. Simple and definitive. I like that. If it were anyone else, I might be inclined to nod politely, express some vague enthusiasm, and suggest setting up a meeting that never happens. But I think you and I have been through enough that I'll trust you and take a chance on this. All right, here's what you're going to do. Go pay a visit to my lovely wife in Neon and tell her I said I've been thinking about rereading Jules Verne. You do that, and we'll get the necessary paperwork underway.
That's so specific. All right, cool. Well, that worked. I guess we'll have to go talk to Issa Eklund. I still can't believe that's his wife, dude. Like, man, Walter's got some serious game, considering he looks like Willem Dafoe. Alright, let's actually do the Captain Yumi stuff. Sergeant Yumi, sorry. Oh, and I can speak to Zora at a Philion Realty office. Yeah, because I can buy a house. I don't really care. Don't really care to do any of that. I'm not really all that interested in buying a house. Why would I buy a house when I have a fucking ship? Why would I buy a house when I can build a goddamn outpost on a planet that is picturesque or whatever? You know what I mean? There's just no reason for it. Oh, and I guess I can drop by the SSN office, give them all of the hot takes that I've recently done. That might be a good idea as well. Before I forget about that, too. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's storming out. You almost never see that. That's pretty cool. I will say the rain effects in this game are pretty lame. They're better than they were in Skyrim in some respects. Okay, now it's actually pouring down. It really only seems to be in certain areas.
All those people. What about you?
Like, it really pours over here, but if I look this way,
My brother has a
it's not pouring nearly as much.
It's still hard to believe.
The UC security uniform is pretty fucking sick. Alright, let's go talk to Yumi. Oh, there he is.
Ah, if it is, crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
Oh, has there been any fallout from the Terramorph attack?
The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. I've got faith we'll survive this.
You got any work? I've got time to help.
I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up and running again, which is good for commerce, but also for smugglers. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate.
How are the smugglers evading the contraband scan?
Well, technology-wise, criminals have always been one step ahead. No different now than it was centuries ago. Smugglers often have a fancy shielding or scan jammers that allow them to evade the checks. But luckily, we can still use old-fashioned detective work to track these criminals down.
Well, I think I can do that.
Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've noticed any suspicious activity. Once you've gotten a lead, cross-reference their testimony with ship records over at Aegis. When you're done, report back to me with your findings.
Can you tell me about these ship records?
Remember that job you did for Agent Plato? I finally had a reason to call in that favor he owes us. I asked him to pull the names and cargo of every potential smuggling ship that docked in the last month. He said he'll have a slate ready for you to examine.
Where can I find the spaceport technicians?
There should be a few working on the landing pads. If they don't know anything, move on to another. Right now, we don't have any good leads. But if anyone's seen anything, it will give us something to go on.
All right.
See you later.
Hey, I've heard of you. The Explorer, right? Something to report?
Yes? Something I can do for you?
The blank stare. I'm investigating a smuggler, checking if you've seen anything suspicious.
Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together.
So, you didn't see anything?
head down and do my job. Speaking of which, I better get back to it.
Okay.
Fixed. Can I help you?
I'm investigating a smuggler, checking to see if you've seen anything suspicious.
It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I was beginning to think he was ignoring me.
What's the name of the ship?
That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps.
What about this ship was so suspicious?
It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes, spuds. I don't know what was in those crates, but it certainly wasn't that. Time to get back to it.
Real quick, I need to see if I can't sell all that, 'cause I got those House Varun writings. Can I sell that at the
Anything I can
kiosk
help you
here?
with?
It is a Trade Authority kiosk. No, I can't. It has to be actually at the Trade Authority. That kind of blows. Alright.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please.
I think they want us to go back to the Mass District.
You are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mast. Same as anyone. Just be aware that you are being monitored. The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility, but we try and do the bulk of the work.
I was told you have a slate for me.
That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend on a classified star station who sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day. Here you are. Given I owe you for the last job, I hope it serves some use.
Classified Star Station.
That's right. Classified station, top secret projects, etc., etc. And from what my intelligence tells me, you've already been on board that station, Captain. So you don't need me to fill in the details.
Oh. If the intel is for a star station, will these records be useful here?
Yep. Every ship on that list has a route that goes through New Atlantis. Not surprising, given we're the biggest port in town. And if they're smuggling stuff there, you can bet your ass they're smuggling stuff here.
So he's talking about, what was it, 920? SYS 920 or something like that? This is the worst part, having to dig through all the fucking slates. Anansi, Jade Swan, Claire de Lune, Izanagi. Well, we know the Jade Swan is one of them. But we should have already caught Juan, right? So it can't be Juan. Dude, that'd be crazy if she was still out there. What is that building out there? That big, tall one that was over there a second ago? I don't think we've ever been over there.
How's the investigation?
Oh, Yumi.
No major hiccups, I hope? Holding your breath won't work.
What are you doing outside of your desk?
Yet?
I've got the information on the ship.
Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance?
Oh, hold on. Let me get back to you.
I'll be here.
So, I actually have to read that thing? I was just reading the names. Son of a fucking bitch. That means I gotta fucking find... It was called Potential Ship. Smuggler ships. Cargo class transport. UC-57B. So it wasn't actually the Jade Swan, even though the Jade Swan absolutely is a smuggler ship. Dude, that's really funny. I wonder if I say Jade Swan that he'll be like, oh yeah, we already got them. Because we probably already did. We must have already gotten Juan, because I turned in the evidence that she had. Anansi UC-57-6B. That's the one we're looking for. Sorry, so it's the Anansi.
How's the investigation?
Yeah, hold on, man. I got it.
Do you know the name by any chance?
The Anansi.
Captain Njai's ship. I think you might have hit the mark here. You had reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions. Still, being a little rough around the edges isn't exactly a crime. Are you sure it's the right ship?
Well, that's the one the guy mentioned, right? Yeah, I'm sure.
Then the next step is searching their cargo for any smuggled contraband. And, as luck would have it, I believe the Anansi has already arrived at landing pad B. I'll make the call to have the ship detained until further notice. Your job is to board the ship, locate any illicit goods, and return them here. And if any of the crew puts up a fight, I trust you know what to do. Good luck.
Your cooperation with all parties.
You will be scanned as you enter.
That's a crazy looking ship. That's a weird looking ship.
It's good to be back on board.
It's not our ship, Sarah. Not seeing anything super duper out of place yet.
You with UC Security? My suggestion? You turn around and pretend you saw nothing.
Okay, that's very suspicious.
Looking for something?
And you're wearing an ecliptic suit. Alright, come on, lady.
What now?
You're really making it obvious here. Also, what kind of fucking ship deck is this? It's got 2 goddamn floors. Wow, would you look at that? And I can just take her money, and all of her platinum, and her plutonium, and her ship parts. That's so hilarious. Dude, ship parts are 10 fucking pounds.
Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this means my potato shipping days are numbered. But maybe you'd be willing to give a first-time offender a slap on the carpal bone. I don't suppose you're interested in a deal?
Nope. Even if you escape, you'll be a wanted criminal. Trust me, you don't want that life.
You do have a point. The penalty for smuggling contraband may be steep in New Atlantis, but it isn't death. And how bad can the prisons be anyway? Compared to Aquila City, probably like staying at a resort. Fine.
Yeah, pretty
take
much.
it. Do what you have to.
Glad this didn't result in a slaughter.
This
It looked like you guys were prepped for it. Afraid it is, old woman. Now get out of my way. Can I keep the critter contraband? Can I sell it? That'd be funny. Are ship parts technically classified as aid? Snake oil, spaghetti. Yes, yes they are. Cool.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
That was a job well done. I didn't even have to kill anybody.
How's the investigation going? No major hiccups, I hope? Holding your breath won't work.
I searched the Anansi for contraband.
Good work. Did you find anything?
Oh, I can lie to him. I got the contraband right here.
Very well done, Captain. Time and time again you come through for us. Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but frankly, you're worse than guilt. In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a full sweep. Make sure there's no other surprises on board. Oh, and before I forget, your payment. It's well deserved. After that business with the Terramorph, it's good to get back to small crimes and petty thieves.
Got anything else for me?
I like the initiative, Captain, but I've got no work for you at the moment. But check back in later. You never know when something new will crop up.
Fair enough.
See you later, Captain.
Watch the second I walk outside. I heard Captain Yumi's got some work for you. Guarantee it.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.